Hi everybody, today we're going to take a look at the Berzerk Atari 2600 Plus Enhanced Edition. So I just did a previous video about my rant for Amazon Canada shipping this. I received 4 copies, the boxes were crushed. I contacted customer service, they assured me that the next replacement would be packaged in a box and be minty. And what did I get? They actually slapped on the shipping label onto the cartridge itself, and I found this outside of my door, and it wasn't even over the roof of the front step. It was further out, like almost in the bushes, sitting out there. And I'll share a picture of that. And I just couldn't believe my eyes when it arrived. Like, luckily the weather was decent, so it didn't get rained on or snowed on. But I couldn't believe it. So somebody actually posted on Twitter that they ordered the paddles, and it wasn't in Canada. I believe it was in the States. And they had the same experience. They slapped on the shipping label onto their box of paddles and shipped it out like that. And, if that wasn't bad enough, the box is crushed again on the bottom here, as you can see. And maybe if this wasn't crushed, I would let it go. But it's crushed. So I didn't let it go. And I followed up with Twitter, Amazon. And you go to their Amazon help. And there was a very helpful customer service person who got it through to their operations management and their shipping management, and they arranged for another one to be shipped out to me. And this time it came in a box. And let's see if it's not crushed on the inside. Let's see if they did it right. And that's exactly what I told them. I said, I don't want a refund. I want the item, and I want it not crushed before it enters into a box, and I want it shipped in a box. Let's see what they did. Well, they didn't put any wrapping on the inside, but it looks mint. Yes. Oh, a little bit of a crush there. Of course, the guy had to drop it once before putting it in the box, right? But it's ever so slight. It's barely noticeable. So, the box is not crushed like all the other ones were. So I think this one's going to be the keeper. Well, let's take a closer look at the box. It looks like the classic Atari boxes when Atari was releasing cartridges originally. So Berzerk, try to keep them from going bonkers as you dodge robot fire and elude the robot gang leader Evil Otto. Your objective, destroy robots, rack up as many points as possible, and stay alive as you move through a multitude of maddening Berzerk mazes. Compatible with Atari 2600, 2600 Plus, 7800 video game systems. Single player. We played Atari today. And it's got the date on there, 2023. And nice box art. Let's open it up. Ever so carefully. And it's just been crossing my mind, this experience. It's like, I'm almost 50 myself. I'm sure people who are ordering these items are almost 50 or older themselves. And what's gonna happen when we go? Who's gonna inherit this? Is it all, we're keeping it nice and minty, and they're just going to throw it away, or what? You know what? I might even just try and cut this nicely, and you can keep the plastic on there. How about that? Should have done it even nicer than I did. Didn't think about it. And there we go. There's a little bit of a protective plastic covering. So let's see if I can open it up. Like I said, in the end, is it all gonna go into the landfill? There we go. Da, 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 da. There it is, Atari. Beautiful, Atari 2600. Look at that cover art. Nice little slip cover. I don't really see the need for it, quite honestly. So here it is. Maybe they could have saved some money by not doing it. The label is perfectly placed. Feels beautiful in the hand. So nice to feel a new cartridge. So it doesn't have that, whatchamacallit, the protective cover thing that most of the Atari cartridges have. And I guess that's why you need this dust jacket. Because I'm just guessing I'll keep them in a box, the ones that I usually use. And that way I don't have to open up the boxes and wear them out. And I don't know if I'll be keeping it in the sleeve. We'll find out what I do. So I'm going to go and set up my Atari and we'll give it a try. So just before I set that up, I went to grab the original Berzerk cartridge that I had. And you can see that, you know, the older one, even if this was new, it doesn't look that great compared to the new one. So much nicer, but more or less the same. So the older version has the protective cover. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I suppose it's just one more thing to fail if that thing jams or something. And then it's difficult to clean, right? What do you gotta do? You gotta push these down and get in there somehow. I don't know. I haven't even bothered tried to clean it. But this one's easier to clean. It's more like the Atari 7800 cartridges, which I have here. I don't have any original Atari 2600 boxes. So I do have 7800 boxes, and you can see that the 2600 was made the same way. It didn't have a nice little flap like this one did. It had them glued on, so you actually had to destroy and rip this apart to get into it. So I thought that was an awful solution. And oh wow, this was $14.99 at Skagway. Anyways, I didn't buy this originally. I got it off eBay. So yeah, so it's a much better box solution with this little flip. But you know, with the Sega Master System with the plastic cases that came out at that time, I just thought it was a brilliant solution, and I don't see why all the other cartridge-based gaming companies didn't follow suit with that. You know, that would have been the way to go. Also, more recently, Opcode games have been putting out their games in a nice cover with a magnetic flip. If you want to check those out, those are very nice cases as well. So, you know, I think Atari could have brought that out at the same price point. I don't know. It couldn't possibly be so. How expensive could they possibly be? All right, let's set this up. So one more thing I wanted to mention, I keep remembering things as I go here. Looking in the box, there's no instruction manual. Now, because of experience, I know that we can find the instruction manuals for all the Atari games at AtariAge.com, the Atari Age forum. We'll have them there, or probably a Google search will find that for you. Okay, I just wanted to show you that I have this set up in my Atari 2600 Junior right now. Let's give it a go. Okay, powering on. There it is. And this is on my new 55-inch Samsung TV. I've never connected it before to an LCD TV. I do have a CRT, but I was thinking that, well, why not give it a try on the big screen? And also, I don't think CRTs are really needed for Atari games. More for you know, NES, SNES, or Genesis, in my opinion. So I will be using the Hyperkin Trooper joystick. Now it's so dark you can't even see that. Let's see if I turn on the light. I'm trying to eliminate glare here. There it is, Hyperkin Trooper. Turn that off. Getting a full picture here. Let's bring this back a bit. So I haven't read the manual, but my understanding is if you start the game on level one, then or setting one or whatever it's called, then the robot enemies don't shoot back. So if you select three, they will shoot back. And I know that from watching a review from somebody else playing. So let's go. Oh yeah, right beside me, really? Seriously? Oh, I'm hearing something, barely. Some robot chatter. Let's crank it up. Oof. Sound effects are loud now. I have no idea what they're saying. Oh, not doing so good. Alright, let's try it again. Okay. Auto already came out. I just shot one guy. It's coming through. Oh, sorry about the glare. I can see the glare is just terrible in this room. Could have done this at night. Didn't I just shoot that guy? Get out of here. Slaughter me there. Alright, as you can see, I'm terrible at this game. And I was playing the original one for a little bit, but not enough to know the differences. Supposedly there's bug fixes, particularly with the diagonal shooting. I thought the controls were very good. So, this game is really good. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I'm glad to support the new Atari. With that, I actually also bought some paddles. I did not get the Atari 2600 Plus yet because I already have Atari and the 7800. You know, I might have to rethink that. But, I'm very happy with the purchase. And I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.